He don't get high, but baby, if you want, he'll go down low. Doing a podcast on a random Thursday night. Girl, this blow, he's gonna make you feel alright. I know the manager, he knows what's going down. He'll make you laugh, but he damn sure is not a clown. I know the manager, and this man, he's got clout. He's gonna make you scream, you know he'll make you shout. He's gonna make you scream, he'll know he'll make you shout. I know the manager, yeah, yeah.
Alright, what up? It's another episode with I Know the Manager. So, guess what? Episode 37 coming your way. It's going to be a great podcast. Got some very funny people on. Let's see what we're going to talk about. Well, first of all, it's No Huntsville. If you ever heard of that podcast slash videocast, just check it out. It's with Tom and Joe. And you can go to KnowHuntsville.com. That is KnowHuntsville.com. No, we didn't rip off each other, because I know the manager at Know Huntsville. Just coincidence. We're both on the same radio station. That's Spice Radio, which we had them on last one. So we're going to just talk shit and promote Know Huntsville today. But first, I got to pay the fucking bills. So, I got to pay the motherfucking bills. So go to, you know what? Do you hate reading? Because I do. I don't like reading. It's not that I just hate reading. I don't have time for it. Guess what I do have time for? Podcasts. Listening to music. So guess what? I got the perfect thing for you. Audible. Yes, I said Audible. You can check out books like 50 Shades of Grey. 50 Shades of Fantasy. Whatever. Whatever it's called. The Girl on the Train. They got a bunch of comedy books. They got Tina Fey. They got Jim Gaffigan. They got Chelsea Handler's book. Ellen DeGeneres. They got it all. They even have comic books. Not comic books, but like you can check out Marvel Comics Untold Stories. Hey Kids Comics. True Life Tales from the Spinner Rack. Also, if you're into comedy, they got the Kim Kardashian joke book, the Unknown comic. So, check out all them books. And guess what? Did anything you heard? Did you just want to check it out? Well, guess what? You can, for free. You can go to www.audibletrial.com/IKnowTheManager. Get a 30 free day trial and 1 free download. Yeah, that's right. I said a 30 free day trial and a free download. So if any of them books appealed, or just go to audible.com, check out any of the books before you sign up for that, and be like, hey, I want to listen to that book. So just check them out. Go to help me out, pay some fucking bills. I'm going for broke. I give this podcast for free. All I'm saying is sign up. 30 free days. That's all I want. Just sign up. Let me help you help me. Help me help you. You know what I mean? So go to www.audibletrial.com/IKnowTheManager. If you don't do it, I don't know, I'm just going to have to shut the podcast down. I'm going to shut it the fuck down. So everybody, what's been going on in my life? It's going great. Tell you what, I just got some good news. I'll be doing 2 shows in Panama, Florida. It's not for the public though, really. When am I going to do it? Sometime in April, at the end of April, I think 26th and 29th and 30th. I'll be doing it at the Boardwalk Hotel Convention Center. Very, very excited about that. It's a huge venue. You know what I told them? I was like, hey, I only got 15 to 20 minutes. They didn't care. I wanted to do 1 show. Guess what? They're like, do 2. I'm like, great, fantastic, can't wait. So, basically, it's going to be an experience. Can't wait to do that. And look, people, here's the motivational part of this, okay? Look, don't ever let anybody hold you back, okay? People aren't treating you right, do stuff on your own, okay? That's the way I've always been. You just gotta be proactive, go get it. Take your fucking life by the goddamn throat and rip that motherfucker out. You goddamn right. Okay, so who's ready to get into this very funny podcast with Tom just walked in.
What?
Yep, and he said what? So, who's ready to get into this podcast? Let's get right into it. 1, 2, 3, go. Nah, go fuck yourselves. You know what I mean? But keep listening. You know what I mean?
Yes.
All right. Love you guys.
Sure.
I'm positive. Yeah, I feel good in this chair. Is this our mic?
Yeah.
Is this our...
This is our drink.
What's our drink? Is that for the guests?
Yeah.
Sponsored by...
That's the jizz in the bottle.
Oh,
Oh, no.
shit. Yeah, salty. Tastes like, or it smells like
Chlorine?
ocean. Seawater.
Nah, that's the base.
We're going to drink, right? Is that
Yeah,
good?
yeah,
All right,
go
good.
ahead.
Want a beer, dude?
Nah, I don't drink, nah.
Oh, you don't drink?
Nah.
Oh,
But
shit.
I gotta work out anyways. Like if I did, I'd have to go work out.
Yeah.
Like this.
I love drinking and then working out. It's my shit.
Smoking weed and working out is good, though.
Yeah.
You know how much I do that.
That's
I smoke weed and I forget to work out. Fuck this shit.
That's what we're going to talk about. I need a... Do you have a bottle opener?
Ooh.
A lighter? Who's
I got a lighter.
Oh, she's got a lighter. You got a lighter?
Right here.
How you gonna do a lighter on that? I don't know.
Here, sweetheart. I'll do that for you.
You going to do it for me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice of you.
That's how I do.
So I'm gonna need you to talk about Tom's hair.
Okay.
Don't start.
He could have been, dude. We almost canceled this podcast because he could have been fucking chicks in the bathroom today already.
Well,
Yeah.
in the parking lot. I don't know about the bathroom.
Well, the bathroom is nice.
Let's not exaggerate. She was fucking tanked.
Yeah, I think
Anna? Is Anna her name?
at the end, I think I could have banged her.
We could have all banged her.
That'd been awesome, dude. I know Huntsville podcast bang, dude.
Yes. You got Huntsville.
You just got signed.
No. You got KH'd.
Yeah. You know what I do? I would like fucking tape that Sharpie on her forehead and sign her head on the red stage. Yeah,
You could jam it in her ass.
bitch. Yeah.
And make her sign it that way.
Yeah.
Not recording this, right?
Make
We
her
should
do.
start recording
Make
right
her do
now.
the scoot.
We're fucking
Make her do the
lively
scooch
in this
pooch.
motherfucker. We're about to raise the fucking bar for
Proverbial
I know
roof.
the manager, right?
The pregnant
That's what this is, right? I know the manager
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
dude came to our show today, or to the shop today, and he was. I told him we had to do a podcast, and he was like, "What is it called?" I was like, "I know the manager." He's like, "Oh, I follow that. I fucking push it."
Oh really?
Yeah, it's dude from what was it? 59 Seconds or
Oh, no. Foot Pound Force.
Foot Pound Force. He's a band. Yeah.
The band, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He say he follows it and pushes it.
Yeah, I haven't.
Oh.
I found him on Twitter. I don't know how I found that.
Mike said something nice about us. Do you
How
see
did the shit go?
Which one?
The cancer thing.
Oh man, we raised like $300 for it. So,
Nice,
yeah.
dude.
that? Was it cancer or was it AIDS?
AIDS.
Oh, AIDS.
Same thing.
All right.
Nah, I don't care. Yeah. Kinda, no. But no, we raised $300 and they loved it.
What?
So,
Nice, dude.
yeah. I was glad we
AIDS,
raised that
cancer,
much.
No
whatever.
shit, man.
Yeah, I was surprised because the last one we didn't raise shit, so it was kind of like. Yeah.
That's still cool, man.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, they had fun, man. They loved it. So, I was like surprised because I mean, I'm rated R. I don't care. I'll say whatever.
Yeah.
And everybody else was saying whatever.
So this is a Radar R podcast, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
Okay.
Sweet.
Sweet.
fucking all out.
So are we
No
gonna
Huntsville.
on something uncensored,
Unfettered.
untethered, unleashed? Are you? What are you doing? You're naming this now? You're naming this? Oh, I thought you were like waiting for me to.
No.
Okay, good. All right, good.
Text me back.
Okay,
Send me
no,
a comment ago.
no Huntsville, Uncnt.
I like
I
that.
love that. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I want that the name.
Uncunt.
Yeah, that's cool.
I've said
What are we
worse, I think,
implying
on
there,
names.
though?
Yeah.
There's no cunts. Is that? We shouldn't look into it too much. That's what we
Don't
should
ever
have.
think it,
Yeah,
Tom.
don't ever think it. It just
There's
sounds
no
funny.
cunts, dude.
Yeah, I
it's
like
my
it.
sex life.
Yeah, you know what? This is Uncnt. That's what this is now. So
Joe's
we don't even
sex
have to
life.
explain it. It's just us now. This is the way our show should be.
Yeah. Any that name will just be like, click.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, right.
We'll promote it.
Who's not gonna click on that?
Yeah.
Shit,
The
dude.
females, all my female listeners.
Yeah.
Graphic.
Yeah. You got one male that's like, she's from the 1950s and she's listening to this podcast. Like,
Oh, she's awesome. We used to call our handbags cunts in the 50s.
so I guess I should probably introduce you guys. So we got Tom.
Hi, this is Tom.
He's like, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
I didn't know what I should do when you said that.
And then we got
No.
Joe.
Hi, guys.
How's it going?
Good, good.
Hold on, I'm just checking the sound effect.
You have to tell us. Are we recording now or no?
Yeah,
Okay, we are. All right,
yeah,
all
we're
right.
totally recording. I was just fixing the sound. It was
This is the podcast.
This
yeah,
is it.
this is it.
All right.
All right, yeah, it's we're live. Millions of people are listening. That's how I do it.
How's my hair look?
Yeah,
Good,
yeah.
dude.
Is it?
Yeah.
Look,
I don't know.
fucking,
Maybe we should let your
So
hair
says
look.
Anna from the bar.
yeah, yeah. What happened there?
What happens everywhere, dude? I didn't know I was hanging out with an Adonis, dude. This guy,
Yeah.
Oh
dude.
wow, all the words. Adonis, quaff,
Quaffed. She said quaffed.
Quaff,
Quaff?
dude.
What else? What,
I don't know.
What else did she say? There were other adjectives.
She said everything with her
She didn't-
eyes
she
half
didn't-
closed.
She didn't say hot, fat Mexican. That's what I was looking for.
I'm sure that was coming next.
Yeah,
One more shot and that shit would have been on there.
yeah.
That's how it rolls, dude.
Yes. It's how the goose rolls.
She really liked
Yeah.
her salt and pepper hair
Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
salt and
dude.
peppery, you know.
a lot. She liked
Fucking-
it a lot.
She did.
Did she touch it? Was she just like rubbing
She
it?
did.
Like,
The other girl did.
Other girls touch it, dude.
Marty
It's
did.
weird, man. It's like
The other girl
it's-
came up and
But Tom is like, because it's more salt than pepper, you know? And he's got the perfect blend, dude. It's
Yeah.
like, you know.
you got the
you-
pepper, and then
it
he's got
used
the
to
salt
be-
and pepper.
Yeah, dude.
yeah, it's more salt now than it used to be. That's
Yeah, 'cause
Whatever.
the pepper big and spicy, dude. You know? That's what I'm here for.
And everybody can't see his hair, but it's
Salt and pepper.
salt and pepper. With
Yeah.
I'm being nice. I don't know. It looks experienced. It's got the
yeah, there's some definitely experience in my hair.
Yeah. I kept telling him stop using that just for men, dude.
yeah.
What would you? Wait, what'd you call it before? Apparently.
Is just for no pussy. Because now he stopped using it, and it's like shit. You got to beat him off with a bat.
All of
dude.
the older half-drunk ladies, and usually black girls.
Yeah.
They love it.
Yeah.
Black girls.
Love it.
It's a thing.
gotta
They
be
ask me if I
modest.
dye my hair gray.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting. Usually it's black girls. Yeah.
I've always wanted to do that, like how you have your hair, but like I couldn't do it because once I do it, if I do it, and like if people just met me like that, they'd be like, "Oh, maybe," but then everybody that knows me, they're like,
Yeah.
"You got fucking old overnight," you know?
Or you saw a ghost or something.
They'll assume you'd been dyeing it for years,
Yeah.
and now it's natural.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
He gets away with it though, man. He makes it work, dude.
Yeah,
You know?
and then he's got it slicked back. Are you in the mafia? What's going on? Like,
Yes.
Yes.
We don't want to talk about that.
yeah, he's like,
Let's talk about what we need to talk
He is
about.
from New Jersey, man.
Yeah, we're not allowed to talk about it on here, guys.
Right. Seriously, right. Move the fuck on.
Move the fuck up. So we're here today to promote not being in the mafia. We're here to promote No Huntsville,
No Huntsville. Exactly. Yes.
which is it's a PG. It was a PG.
You know, as time has gone on, we started realizing that we're probably missing some good segments with it being so PG.
Yeah.
13. 13 is the way we try to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
But I think recently I've kind of out of sheer laziness of not wanting to beep out
Yeah.
things,
Dude, it's so hard.
just
doing
left
that,
it
yeah.
in. Left it in.
Well, I think you had a big deal in that right there with the
Jizz in a bottle. That really changed.
we couldn't like edit that, you know.
No, there's nothing else you could.
It was funny in the video. He was like perversions. It was like 1, 2.
I did count that down. I thought that was funny, right? Yeah, I did do that.
That was hilarious.
Tom does a good job at the production part. You know, he tries to keep it PG, but sometimes it didn't happen, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm glad I was a game changer. Everybody's like, let's just fuck it. It's rated R now.
exactly, that's what it was.
I believe you changed the whole course of the show.
And I didn't know how to do it. I was like, should I say that? Nah, I'm not gonna. Hey, jizz in the bottle, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
We didn't know it was gonna be jizz in the bottle. I thought it was gonna be something else.
Yeah, we didn't know where you were going with
Yeah.
that. And once it was done, it was done. You really
you're
can't
like,
put that
oh,
back.
man, y'all
You
can't
can't put that
say
jizz back in the bottle.
Yeah.
It's really a done deal after
The
that.
jizz is out of the bag.
The Disney is out of the bottle.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But we're really happy about being on a podcast, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, this we were saying earlier that it's the difference now is that we don't have to do any editing and you have to do any work. You have everything set up, and we can come in here and just talk shit. So that's we should do more of this.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We need more. We need to be on more podcasts promoting our video
Yeah.
cast.
Yeah. And that's how I feel about it when I'm on one. I'm like, fuck yes,
Right.
no more.
Yeah.
And if you don't know Huntsville is a video cast here in Huntsville, Alabama, and we're promoting the different kind of eclectic culture that we have in this town, promoting art and music and food and just
Comedy.
comedy and all kinds of
Breweries.
Yeah.
breweries, all kinds of
Breweries,
events that are
comedy,
happening here in town. Just kind of get the word out that it's not as boring as a lot of people think, and people from the outside who haven't been in this town and haven't kind of experienced some of the cool things that are going on here, kind of a glance at what we have going on here. And it's really become, it's kind of it was started off just as a small idea of kind of just talking to our friends and meeting people, and now it's kind of getting bigger, which is kind of cool. And now we kind of sit back and people come to us wanting to promote, and
So that's easy. You got it
which
easy
is
now.
really it's really kind of cool. So the whole thing is changed. We've been doing it for a little over a year now.
Yeah,
We
we
have-
should have like a party or something, man.
We have a party every Sunday. Pretty much. I mean, we just came. We had a band come in. They played. We drank beer and had free pitchers come over. That's a party. I don't know what you want,
dude.
but
And like Tom came to me with this idea, and I was like, that sounds really cool, but why the hell do you want me on here? You know?
well, I wanted cover. I didn't want it just to be on me, because if it really sucked, then I can at least say, well, it's because Joe's fucking.
Yeah,
He's
that's what I always
horrible,
thought,
and if he wasn't dragging the shit down, the show would be great. And if it was going good, then I can say, well, it's pretty much me, and Joe's just there to kind of for comedy relief. But it's worked out. Either
But
way.
in all actuality, it is because Tom works hard as hell, and he's brought in a lot of great people to help us. Like Jennifer's here right now,
Right,
What's up?
Jennifer Mullins.
What's up?
Yeah,
She helps us with booking and all the PR. Right?
I mean, yeah, like Stephanie, and now we got I brought him. I'm sorry.
Bronwyn is going to come on and
yeah.
start helping us with writing blogs and stuff like that. And then, of course, Henry
Henry
our beer
is a
guy.
big, Henry Hiller is just a badass, you know.
But not only that, all the people we keep meeting, all the bands we keep meeting, they seem like now they're part of our community, right?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
They
definitely.
stay in touch.
So we're kind of, it's neat. It's not just us kind of doing it. Now it really feels like we're connecting with the music scene, with the art scene, with the comedy scene, and now we're kind of all perpetuating each other, and trying to help each other out.
Yeah.
Your podcast, obviously, and all the events that you got on, but all the other ones like Eason's deal. I mean, Scott Eason doing just running the comedy stuff here in town. And we're happy to help promote, but it's slowly really starting to feel more like a family of artists and just a bunch of people
hub of entertainment.
And you know what? People are just out there doing something. You know, it doesn't even have to be that good. As long as you're fucking doing something, you're putting yourself out there. And a lot of times I get sick of hearing my own voice, no doubt. And I mean, I don't even listen to half
Joe's
the podcast
like my
anymore.
voice too.
No, I love my voice. I hate you.
No, but it's true. Like you get sick of whatever. But look, the deal is if you put yourself out there, it takes a lot to do that.
Yeah.
And anybody who does that should get at least some props for not sitting on their ass and doing nothing.
Yeah.
At least getting out there and trying to do something, which I think is kind of cool. And the show is about helping people promote whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
And we don't even have to be necessarily into it, though. We've been really lucky. All the guests we've had on, just been
There's
great.
some times where I'm like, really another fucking folk band?
Yeah.
But then all the time, and no offense at all, because it always ends up being awesome, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, I was saying, like,
Very talented people. There's
Yeah.
a lot of
Exactly.
very talented
Yeah.
people. Like,
No.
if you don't, just because you don't like that genre, they come in and it's something that you wouldn't have listened to.
Exactly,
Point,
man.
right?
But no, I was just talking to Trace Locos today, who was in and played. I was talking about how we had the Go-Go Killers in recently, and that's probably one of the favorite shows that I've had there.
That band is so rad, man.
Right, and they're so unique, and they feel like a band from out of town. They feel like they're from LA or something, but they're right here in town. But then also we had Daphne Lee Martin in, and it's a completely different genre of music, but both times I think I had just a great time hanging out with those guys.
Yeah.
Just again, it's people who put themselves out. I like hanging out with.
Yeah.
Just at least people doing something and not sitting on their asses and saying how boring of a town you are. They're actually out there doing stuff.
Yeah.
And to me, that's worth hanging out with and talking to those type of people. You know?
Well, and like one of the things that I love about it is that it's gotten me out to do so much
Exactly.
more. Like before I started hanging out with you guys and doing all this, like I didn't go.
Yeah, you're lame as hell before you met us, dude.
We've helped you out. Seriously, you owe us money.
I fucking love you too. I fucking love you too, Jeff.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, seriously, like the comedy thing and the bands and, the food trucks and all of that. I mean, I've met so many really cool people and drank a lot of really good beer.
Yeah, that's another thing, man. And that's what Tom, like, he talked to me about it when we didn't do it, and he was talking about getting this thing going, and he's like, man, I just think we could have a good time, and we'll push a lot of different things, and hey, man, we might get some free beers or something out of it, and we honestly, we got great breweries around here. I mean, we're blowing up with breweries, and they're all so cool, and they give us beer and we promote it, and it's good beer, and it's just like, it's not, it's all fun, of course, but it just makes it that much better.
Well, I think early on, so Henry's our straight to ale guy. He's the one. He used to brew there. He has a real job now, but he helps us get the sponsorships and stuff. And I think one time he had talked to the owner of Straight to Ale, and the owner was like coming back to him, was like, yeah, but how many people really watch that video cast? And which is a legitimate question, right?
Yeah.
And he came back to me and said, yeah, I wonder how many people actually watch. And I almost said, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's great if people watch.
Yeah.
I really do this because of my friends, and like we like hanging out, and I could almost I think it's great. Obviously, it gets bigger when more people watch, which is cool. And obviously, the more people watch, the more that the people that come on the show get promoted for whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
But that almost to me is a side product of what we're doing. The real thing is meeting people, hanging out, and having a good time. And that's what this whole thing. Obviously, we're not making any money doing this. I mean, and it's never been the model to make any. I don't think it's ever going to make money.
Yeah.
But what it is meeting new people, meeting bands, getting exposed to different art and music and food and the breweries. And if that's all that ever comes out of this, I think I would have been happy.
Yeah.
And I think if we had to set the goal of the show to do anything more than that, we might have been disappointed.
Yeah.
But we never did. When we sat there in that bar and I talked about the concept of the show, it was like, look, it would be cool to meet people and get free beer. And if that happens, we have met our goals. And so far, we've done that times 10. Right? And the people that I've met here in town, the most interesting people that I've met, brewers and owners and this town is crazy. You got rocket scientists who decided on the side to brew beer.
Yeah.
And then not only that, but they're killing it.
Yeah.
Like they're getting their IPAs nationally known, that type of thing. Like I was up in Nashville, and we were at some brewery, and there was fucking Monkey Knot in this bar. And there was no other beers from Alabama but Monkey Knot in this bar. It was the bar right next to the Frisk. It was the Saucer Bar.
Flying Saucer.
The Flying Saucer Bar.
Yeah.
If you haven't been there, it's this brilliant bar. It's 100-some odd beers on tap. All over the world, these beers are here. And then there was Monkey Knot, and I was just like, man, that's Huntsville beer right there.
Yeah.
And that to me is kind of amazing.
Yeah.
But the show has opened up those avenues to, like you're saying, you've done. I'm going out to shows. I'm going out to see bands that I would never probably have seen before, and to me, that's what the whole thing is about. Yeah. And now, if later on, if more people are watching, that's kind of cool. Yeah. But really, we're just helping promote whatever's going on here in town. That's the number one thing, which is kind of neat.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That's how I'm on board with that. Because this is fun sitting down with people and bullshitting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, there's nothing like that. I don't know. But I started for the money. I had some misconcept when I was like, I'm gonna make YouTube videos and they're gonna get all these hits and I'll make money. And then I was like, I'm gonna do a podcast and make money. And then like a year later, I'm like, fuck, I'm putting a lot of money into this. Fuck it. Yeah. Because I don't care. I just know like I have fun meeting all these people and just sitting down talking to them. Like, I can't do this nowhere else, you know what I mean? And it's easy just to, hey, come over, let's talk, let's fuck around for a while. And then lately, like y'all said, y'all just been blowing up. I've met all kinds of people. I'm like, this is fantastic.
It's not,
I just never thought like it would have went where it's at, because like y'all are on Spice Radio, I'm on Spice Radio. To me, that's a big deal. Like
those guys are fucking cool.
Dude, they were on the last one.
We should really plug Spice Radio because what a great concept that is. Yeah. And exactly what I was talking about. People who are putting themselves out there and doing something. And Ben Job and those dudes
Daniel,
just doing cool shit. And we should definitely. Everybody should be supporting that. Yeah. For real.
They're fucking hilarious too.
If you don't support it, you're just a dick.
Yeah, right? Yeah. And I remember I was saying earlier today, when we were interviewing the Trace Locos, and when I was putting some videos out before, like of the Go-Go Killers, and I got upset because I had put this video out and nobody had shared it yet. And it was like hours going by, and I was like, "This band is amazing." Yeah. I mean, and then no one's sharing it.
And we're not talking like they don't get any love, but they're a big band around here.
Yeah,
man. And exactly. They pull a lot of people to watch them. They're fucking rad. And I guess that's why you're like, what the hell, dude? Share this shit.
When I was kind of calling out all the bands here in town, because, like we were talking before, you have to support each other. Yeah. I mean, I don't give a shit if you're listening to like folk music, or you're into punk rock, or you're into just rock and roll, whatever. It doesn't matter. We should all feel like we're in this town that can support great whatever. And you should be promoting the hell out of it. And that, like, the other day, I just wrote this note on Facebook. I was like, "What?"
He was angry, dude. He almost did all caps. He was like, fucked up.
Started the first sentence wasn't, and he was like, "Fuck it, I'm."
But you know what's funny? A lot of bands started sharing it. Right? Yeah. Because the more I started calling, I was like, "To do our show, it's not free. You owe every other band here that comes through here at least your attention, and at least your promotion." Because what else?
Well, because the music scene here is so like we want to say all these bands play together anyway, and it's like, dude, you're just promoting your own show. You're gonna come up with, and you're gonna play with this band eventually,
right?
And it's not like the bands are hating on each other. It's just just don't be lazy, dude.
There's a simple apathy there. There's like it's just not worth your time or whatever, but it has to be. We all have to be pimping each other out constantly.
Well, and there's no like one scene in Huntsville. It's not like there's a punk scene in Huntsville or a folk scene in Huntsville. Like, it's so diverse. So I think people kind of
right. And those traditional lines of being categorized in one particular genre or another, I think, are being blurred more and more.
Robin Thicke. I love that song.
Didn't he just lose all kinds of...
Yeah, that's awesome. Right.
You mean the Marvin Gaye song?
Yeah,
I think Pharrell had to give away his fucking hat. It
might have been good for everybody, actually.
No, but I wasn't trying to talk shit on the folk bands we have on there.
You always talk shit on the folk bands.
No, I don't. I just wondered how many fucking sons Mumford has, dude.
Yeah. Hey, they went electric. Did you see that? They went electric. Their new album's electric.
Oh, shit.
He's like, I'll listen to them. I'll check them out.
Yeah. It's nice, like what they're saying. We get a lot more exposure and meeting a lot of people. But then it's like the icing on the cake when we can get some punk rock shit in there. That's what I like. I'm a snob, a music snob. I like a little bit of everything, but I want to push all the punk stuff in Huntsville, you know?
Yeah.
And the way he does it is he won't talk in any other interviews except for the punk.
Yeah.
So he won't say shit except for.
He told today.
It's like Tom.
Well, no, he's the one that booked that band.
Mike Slayton and Trey Slayton. I love those
Personal
guys.
interest in the guests or fuck them. That's the way he thinks.
No, there's one part where one time we had that one band on. It was the people that make the Tangle String guys.
The Liquid Caravan.
Yeah, and then I went in there and I was having a bad day. I was like, oh God, fucking, whatever.
More mandolins.
Went in there and sat down, listened to their music, drank some beers, and I was like, damn, this made my day a lot better, man.
Right.
Those guys were fucking spot on, dude. Those guys are great.
Yeah.
And that's like stuff that I like about this whole thing, I mean, you meet great people, and like, I probably wouldn't go to a show that I see that's advertised, somewhere because I don't know the band or whatever. But then they come on, it's really lazy on my part. But when they come on and you see how good they are, then you're like, holy shit, dude, this is bad. This is badass. What have I been missing out on, And all those guys, and that's one thing that I really like about this thing is everybody we meet, and I don't know if just because they're on our show or not, but they're all fucking spot on, just cool people, man.
Yeah, I mentioned that a whole bunch. I've said that all the time. Where we've been really, it seems like we've been really lucky. There's never been this, and I always fear this. Like, okay, my biggest fear, and you can tell how I do the show. My biggest fear is like dead space, awkward space.
He talks really fast.
Yeah.
See, I'm telling Tom he should learn Spanish because he already got the fucking fast shit.
Look, I do that. I know I do that. Fuck you, I don't care. but my fear is that there's this awkward, oh God, these guys are terrible, and now I actually, because probably I will always publish whatever we do. Yeah. Because I just think it's rude not to, and I feel like my opinion, I'm certainly not a music guru, so I couldn't say, I'm not going to publish this, whatever. Yeah. But my fear is that I'd be made to, and it would somehow diminish the show. Yeah. But I've said this to Joe, I don't know how many times, but how lucky we've been that I'm saying every band we've had in there, I've enjoyed, they've been good, and I've been willing and wanting to publish the video because how great they have been. Yeah. And I don't know if it's that we're fortunate or that's just the talent we have here in town. Either way, it's been really great, and so the musical guests are always my favorite because the fact that we get exposed to, and live music is always cooler than talking about someone's business or some shit.
Yeah, you keep in touch with those people too,
Yeah. Yeah, and it's really cool. So, like, I'll go to a show like a month later, 2 months later, and they'll, hey, what's up? And now we have this sort of thing, right? Yeah, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, like
Tom gets to sit closer to the stage.
Yeah. I've been getting. Here's the best thing. So, of course, the breweries is always good to get in with, but the food trucks is what we're going to get into.
Yeah.
So, like, getting free food from the food trucks, that is where this show is about.
That happened with Earthstone.
It happened with Earthstone. We were over at Yellowhammer the other day, and I got a free pizza.
And then I've never had a fucking.
And then before that, I got Back Alley Bistro had their truck, and they gave me a free. So I'm all about promoting. So let me talk about Back Alley Bistros has a food truck now. Let's talk about Earthstone. Who else? Food Fighters. So everybody should be contacting us.
Yeah, we need to talk to I Love Bacon and Rolling Lobster.
And Taco Bell, if you got a food truck, we will definitely have you on there. Guys, I love your combos burritos.
They're doing the new sriracha burrito.
Yeah, no onions, extra cheese, dude.
You're putting in the order right now. Holy shit.
That's how I roll, dude.
Taco Bell, if you're listening. Apple computers, if you're. I use all your products. All the filming and the GoPro. I've bought way too much equipment for you guys.
We need weed, Xbox.
The weed dealers out there. We're totally into pot. Whatever. What were we talking about?
Audible trial, whatever.
Yeah. We'd like to get on Audible. That'd be badass.
Yeah, we're about to get to the point where, like, we're gonna have people come back.
Yeah.
Like, Gus Herkert was on last year, and he's about to release an album. We're gonna have
We need to come back.
good.
Not only that, and then Nick Detmeyer is going to come back in town. He's going to come back through because the first time interview the audio got screwed up, so he's going to come back through. So
he's like a monster.
and
truck
we do have to have John Nickel back on. He's one of my favorite guests, and that
John
dude is
Nickel.
just killing it. And he's been playing a lot lately, and of course.
Oh yeah, he's doing like Bandito shows, right?
He is, yeah. So, and that guy is phenomenal. Like, to see him play live is just amazing. Plus, he's got a great little shop over in Low Mill, so I want to help promote him like crazy. So, yeah, I think we'll start having some of the reoccurring guests coming back on. But we probably have close to 50 episodes now.
Well, shit, we got so many episodes that, like, now we got to get some recurring guests, because, I mean, they're still good and they still got to push stuff.
But plus, we've perfected our art now on our side.
True,
We really got our the banter and this rapport that has certainly been working now. And Joe's starting to come out of his shell a little bit.
I'm Joe.
Joe's got his shit
It used to be, I'm
finally.
Joe. And now say it now.
I'm Joe.
It's way better now. Like, it's killing it
All
now.
that inflection, man.
Yeah.
It really is.
Dude, yeah.
Exactly. He's coming to his own. I see a spin-off show for Joe.
Yeah.
I see that coming really soon.
I've been
Joe
trying, like.
Uncnt.
That is fucking awesome.
This is how you not get chicks.
Yeah.
That's your show.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's the opposite of how I started. It was how to get chicks, and now Joe's like, this is how not to get.
I'm
We
the
should team
antithesis
up.
of everybody, dude. This is how not to fucking fit in a 34 pant.
Yeah. Just put one leg on.
Yeah,
And you
dude.
just get stuck there.
Fucking metrosexuals, dude. Piss me off, dude.
Don't work out for 5 years, okay?
Exactly. 5 years, shit.
And Taco Bell.
Yeah, Taco Bell.
Taco Bell and talk a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I want to be a guest where you just talk shit on me the whole time.
the Roast Tom podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, can we roast you?
Oh, dude, that would be
so
epic. Just have
fun.
people come on. That's
I don't know if I
been
can.
on.
I don't know if I
Yeah.
can take that because
Tommy would
I'm
fight
really
everybody.
easy.
I'm gonna have to talk about skinny jeans.
All right. Yeah, I know.
Nice hair, Tom.
Yeah.
What, you get a lot of pussy with it? Fucking lame, dude.
He's putting it back to when you said he pulled it back like he's like slicking
sure
back his
everybody
hair. Oh, he's like,
This
no.
Tom guy's got a great job. He pays his bills. What a fag. And I say that lovingly.
Yeah.
We're not homophobic.
Yeah.
We're just like R-rated today, right?
Yes.
It's hell feel good just being just straight up. We don't give a fuck today. You know, it's Phil.
It's a little different.
It's
Yeah.
nice, dude.
Yeah.
It's cool because
That's
Tom puts like restraints on me and shit. It's like, dude,
You can't use the C word, the B word, the G word.
There's 7 words.
Yeah.
Fucking Natural Light, Bud Light, all that shit. You're like, don't talk about that.
Can't talk
shit.
about light beers.
He's got a list of rules.
Craft beer only.
Yeah, you can't say anything about a goddamn Pilsner. You
Yeah.
We have too many sponsors who will fucking lynch you for that.
Yeah. He's got a list of rules that in the studio, but like when the guests come in, he's like, oh, no, that's for Joe. That's for
Yeah,
Joe. Like,
yeah,
that's
Do
not
whatever,
for
do
you.
whatever you want. Exactly.
We gotta say though, we got a rad studio now. We got a bitch in place, and
Yeah.
it's because the Brew Stooges brewery has rented out us this stuff, and they're so cool to us, and we get a lot of sponsors for beers and stuff like that, and like Henry's our man and stuff, and he gets us great stuff and a lot of it, and we have nothing to complain about. But it does not hurt that Brew Stooges next to us,
Yeah.
because they're always so
Well,
generous
tell them
with their
what
fucking awesome.
what they did for us today.
Yeah, dude. They're over there. I mean, they're not even working
They're
today.
even
but
open today.
Yeah, they're not.
they were there. One guy was there, and he was like, "Hey, man," I was like, "We have a podcast going," and he's like, "Just come get a couple pictures," And,
Damn, cool.
So they weren't even
Dizzy
open; they were just
Dame
hanging
put 'em
out,
in.
and then brought Dizzy Dame over there, and the band got to drink some, and yeah,
I mean, every band that comes and drinks that shit, they love it.
Yeah, and by the way, so Brew Stooges to me, and it's taken me a little bit to come along, but I'm kind of agreeing with what you were saying before. I think they're brewing some of the best beer here in town.
Yeah.
Like, no, I mean, Monkey
It's no
Nut is
disrespect
great.
to anything
Yeah.
else,
And
but
remember, remember when we did, because they have their coffee stout and they have their cream stout.
And they mixed it, coffee and cream?
And it was coffee and cream stout.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that shit was so
Or the
awesome.
yam I am with the cinnamon on the rim job of it, you know. I mean, you can't go wrong with a rim job. So, but I mean, I really, for serious, Bruce Stooges, just a great bunch of guys brewing great beer. Can't say enough about the guys. We love Straight Ale, we love Yellowhammer, Salty Nut, and all those guys out there. But I mean, Bruce Stooges being in such close proximity, they've really hooked us up, and we can't say enough about those guys.
Yeah.
Really good beer.
Yeah.
Check out their tap room. Go to there, and they're putting shows on all the time. They're putting comedy acts on.
Yeah.
So please support Bruce Stooges. They're great.
Don't they do it on Fridays? Don't they do the comedy thing on Fridays?
We're-
I think?
It's not a regular. It's like once a month we try to do it. Like, yeah, I don't think this. As far as I know, this month I don't think we have anything for. Like, it's just kind of like.
I think when in the spring, when it's like pretty outside now, that we got the big the garage doors, it's gonna open it up big time, you know.
Yeah.
And as well with us, No Huntsville next door.
Yeah.
We got a great space.
Yeah, you got the doors.
Having a food truck come in.
Yes.
And having a band. And
Dude, that would be brilliant.
Yes, to all the food trucks, please contact us.
Yeah.
We'd love to have your truck come in. We'll interview you. We'll eat your food. For sure, we'll eat your food.
We'll have
And it's got to be for free. It's got to be for free. That's all I'm saying.
Let's not fuck around. We're helping you. Yeah. Get over yourselves. It's a fucking sandwich with cheese
You
on
love
it.
us.
Yes.
We'll bring a crowd and they'll pay.
We'll always bring a crowd.
Yeah.
Always bring a crowd. But
No, that'd be brilliant. Y'all bring it. Y'all get a band, do some for that. Because y'all got the venue for it. It's not just like a studio. It's just like a small
there's a
room.
backyard,
There's
but
y'all
the
got
doors
room.
are-
yeah, I think once the weather gets like this, we'll start doing more of that stuff. Yeah.
I'm opening up a screen printing place in there too, so we're gonna have a grand opening as well.
Oh, good.
Rad One Graphics, and we're gonna push that shit too.
Yeah, and everybody knows Joe from doing T-shirts already. I mean, half the town.
He did my
got
shirts.
T-shirts from Joe already. So I think that's going to even get bigger here once we have you set up in there, and then once the bands start rolling through, we can you can just pimp you out to all those bands.
You can have Joe on your own, No Huntsville. Like, okay,
I will be interviewing Joe, who's a proprietor and sole business owner of Rad One Graphics.
Yeah.
And then we just need some No Huntsville shirts, and we'll be good.
Yeah.
He keeps pushing me, man. He just said I had to say a
Sounds
couple
like,
funny things every once in a while, and then
now it's become a real job.
I went and actually got goddamn AA batteries for him today, dude.
You did.
I was like, shit.
I did.
What do you want from me, dude?
Yeah.
You know?
I want you to fall in line. That's right.
I'll talk.
That's awesome, man. Fuck yeah, if anybody didn't know, Joe did my shirts. So I think I've said that before, but Joe, very, very generous prices. So fucking see him.
Yep.
Okay, it's not gonna be for free though. Okay, it's not that
I can't
generous.
do it for free, but it's almost for free.
Yeah, it basically
That's what people tell me, dude. You're a dummy, man. Charge more, but
That's what I say. But I don't say anything after that. You're a dummy. And I walk away.
you're a dumbass.
But if you haven't, you should really have Joe do illustrations for you. The guy's a really good illustrator, and he can do custom work for you. So please.
Those
please
No
check him out.
Huntsville Kiss shirts were fucking
If you haven't
awesome,
seen the Huntsville,
I haven't
No
even
Huntsville
seen them.
Kiss shirts,
Yeah.
they're pretty badass, and everybody wants them usually.
everybody
So
wants them.
we need to
I'm gonna check them out.
promote those. Those are pretty good.
Are they on the website? Are y'all?
What? We don't sell any merch on this. We need to do that.
That would be neat. I mean,
Should we have a store?
We're actively not trying to make money, right?
I just started
Well,
doing
not
it.
actively. I'm inactively trying.
We've actually, that's what's really neat about this, man, is because on top of like people like now we'll go to a bar or something and people are like, oh, I like your show, you know, and I'm like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah,
It's kind of weird. Like people are like, oh fuck, I like your show, you know, I seen it and blah blah blah.
Right.
And then talk to other people about being on it, and they're like, what do we gotta pay? You know, I mean, how much is it? And I was like.
And by the way, that answer is going to change in time. Because right now it's like, what are you talking about? Nothing. You just come on, hang out, and then later it'll be, well, you need to talk to our people, and we'll
we got people.
We'll get that.
A year later, they're on.
Yeah. But now that's what it's cool though. I mean, it's because I mean, I guess it's like it's valuable to people, you know. And it's valuable to me. I love it, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, and it makes it genuine. The fact that there's no money involved is,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's exactly right.
And if they bitch, they can't really bitch like because it ain't free. It's like
Yeah.
you didn't pay
And
for shit.
when their interview comes out, the sound's all fucked up. Nobody can say anything because, by the way, you didn't pay dick for it, so I don't hear anything.
and you probably got some free fucking beer too when you sat there.
You know you got free beer.
drunk.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, you got to hang out with me. So suck it.
Salt and pepper.
Nobody actually gets to hang out the Silver Fox for free, dude.
Oh, the Silver Fox. We haven't brought that back in a long time. Thanks, Joe.
God damn it.
That's what it is, the Silver Fox, dude. I would fucking take that name in a second, dude.
I mean, he wouldn't. Like, that's a...
What is the silver?
Look at his hair.
Oh, okay. I was checking out.
I was at. Hey, we talked about that. I don't know who named him that, but
Like fucking.
but like 2 weeks ago, I was sitting there and I saw some girls at the bar and we're all talking and I knew one of them and he was sitting there too and they came up and talked and he had to go to his girlfriend's house or his friend's house.
With my girlfriend's house.
Sorry, Laura, I'm just kidding. But he left and like some girl was like, "Oh, who's your friend?" I'm like, "Fuck you, dude."
Yeah, god damn.
But then she was like, "Oh yeah, he's a silver fox." I was like, "Are you kidding me?" And I told him the next day, I was like, "Dude, some chick had a request for the silver fox." He's like, "You're fucking lying to me." I was like, "No, that's what they're calling you now, man."
Well, that started by Joe. What's his name? Martin?
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Martin, another good friend of the show.
Right? So we had him
Adventure
on.
Boot Camp.
And he started that shit like he was on
And that
Facebook.
spread like
Yeah,
wildfire.
it was spread like wildfire.
Yeah, and then here's the
We all jumped on that.
You know what? Here's
thing,
something funny.
real
So
quick.
I'm at Atlanta Bread, and I'm having like breakfast with my dad, and Joe Martin comes in with his wife, and he comes in. He's like, "Oh, the silver fox is here." Dad and I were sitting there, and my dad's like, "What is that about?" I was like, "Man, I don't know what he's talking about. I think he was talking to you, but no, he was talking to me."
Yeah.
And he thought it was funny as shit. And
It's
so
really
so
funny.
Joe Martin started
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Joe Martin, another
Thanks,
guy, dude.
Joe.
Another friend of the show.
Sure.
Bitching guy, dude. Just
We need to have him back on.
he does Adventure Boot Camp for women, and
He's awesome.
he's just rad, dude. He's
He's a good guy.
Silver fox.
the most
You fucked
funniest like promoter ever, you know.
Yeah, he wears funny pants sometimes.
Yeah. You can always see him at any run or something like he's wearing
Yeah.
like these gold MC Hammer
He
pants and
looks like a
wigs
Chandler.
and stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And he just promotes. He's just a good guy, dude.
Yeah.
Man. He
Plus, we know the rest of his family too.
yeah,
Like brothers,
Bob
yeah.
and all Tony.
Tony,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's a bitching family, man. But yeah, Silver Fox.
Yeah.
That's,
What else is there to talk about?
Gray Bush.
I thought it was a beer for a second. I looked at him. I was like, no.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck.
There you go, just for men, fucking
Oh no.
Bush.
Oh no.
Great
Bush
Bush
not a
light.
problem.
Not right. This dude shaves, dude. I've seen it. It was funny.
You what?
Yeah.
So Rocket Republic Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna be over there. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna be out by Tuesday.
Yes, it is.
This is gonna be out by Tuesday.
Oh,
This will be
isn't-
out Thursday.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
we
a
were
couple
at
days
Rocket
ago.
Republic. It was fucking awesome,
We were at
dude.
Rocket Republic and that shit was awesome.
Yeah, Rocket
Tom
Republic.
showed his Grano bush.
Oh.
He was desperately trying to move on from that,
I don't know. Dude shaves his bush. I just want to fucking tell people about it. It's awesome.
Not all the way.
We got a fucking landing strip. Where you gonna land on? You just land.
Yeah, what is
Dude. Alright, now I'm uncomfortable. So is
Yes.
that a landing strip or not?
Not.
I'm gonna drink
What
this
is
tonight.
it? You got a
Remember what I
Hitler
was talking
stash
about on my
down there?
show? I worry about awkward silence. Well, you fucking let that happen, Curtis. Way to blow
Thanks,
it.
Curtis.
Yeah. You gotta maintain this, dude. It's not my fucking job. It's your job as the host.
This is goddamn genius.
This is the only time I talk, dude.
Yeah, I love no Huntsville Uncut.
Right?
Talk more about, like, bushes.
Can we move on, please?
So about the mafia.
Yes.
Somebody doesn't want her bush to be talked about.
Because it would eventually get to that, you know.
Stephanie's bush.
No. No.
Huntsville. No, Huntsville. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We're just happy we're on here, man, because we can let loose a little bit,
man.
you know?
And that's why I was worried about that because he messaged me like Spice Radio or Ben messaged me on the IKnowManager thing, and I was like, the first thing I thought is like I'm gonna have to change my material, and that's something I never want to do. I was like, I'm rated R. That's what I'm known for, and if people listen, I'm sure I can get more people listening if I'm PG-13, but then I'm not being myself, you know what I mean? As far as like what I want my brand to be,
man.
you know. So
you lose.
that was the first thing I asked too. I was
Well,
like,
when you're when you're on our show, I mean, Tom let you say whatever you wanted to say.
he did.
You know?
He
It was
like,
fun, man.
But I'm glad he gave everybody a warning. I'm sure everybody was like, fuck it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I think
It was funny.
which is
It was
cool.
funny.
Which is cool now is like we people know what we're about.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we got comedians in there.
Yeah.
They're gonna do their own. You can't
You
stifle a
the
comedian, dude.
Yeah.
What's worse than Chris Rock on fucking Fox?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I mean,
No. What's worse than Friday on Fox, right?
Yeah,
The whole fucking movie is
exactly.
just
Yeah,
brutal.
we're just all cut up and shit, you know.
Yeah.
But you know what? If you really think about it, our demographic is not going to be anybody under 20.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody's listening to our.
We got
We have
the
such
same
a
one.
small little audience.
Yeah.
People listen to our show
Yeah.
anyway. But it's
Yeah.
not going to be
Well,
anybody.
and I mean, you're trying to get the people that are, from probably 25 and on
Yeah.
out to, be in
To
the
these
local
shows,
scene
yeah, exactly.
and see the places that can only be 21 and up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Time, so.
Yeah.
Damn, I would have never thought about that.
See, that's why we have Jennifer, man.
That's why they keep me around.
She's our brains, dude. You know. That was cool, and I started seeing all these other people besides Jennifer. She's been here since we started.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's been awesome.
And now we get like more people coming and helping out. And it's really weird, but it's really cool because I'm like,
it's growing.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Who is this?
Growing.
Who's that?
Yeah.
You know, because I'm just like, I just show up. This guy is
been working
making
here a
it
fucking
happen,
month.
dude. You know.
He's been working here a month,
the thing
Joe.
is like the more we do, the more we realize that there is to do. Like, and
Yeah.
the three of us, we can't be everywhere all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the fact
Like
that,
we got Stephanie and
Bronwyn, yeah.
Bronwyn.
yeah.
Yeah, I got people admin in the Facebook. I can't do it. Like I can do it once a day because I admin 3 other pages. So I'm like, I just can't.
It's a lot.
Yeah, I was like, I can't because I got a lot. I work 50 hours and I do I'm like, I don't have time to reach out to people on Facebook or post something every day or 3 times. Because really, on my Facebook page, you have to because it restricts. It fucking restricts you to like, you send something out. It's like, oh, only fucking 90 people seeing it, and you're like, well, I got 200. Why didn't all 2? So it's like, I need more out there, and I'm like, so I just put it out there. Who wants to be an admin? I don't give a fuck what you say on there. You can say you hate fucking kids. I don't care. Just put something out there. Really, I love kids, but if somebody posts that, that was not me. Okay.
How much you love kids?
Yeah. Not that much. I'm sure if I just shave the goatee.
The Colonel saying,
NoHuntsville.com, Facebook /NoHuntsville.
Twitter.
We also @ No Huntsville, Twitter and all that good stuff.
It's right?
Instagram.
Instagram.
No Huntsville.
It's just all No Huntsville. We have all
all
that
No
like that.
Huntsville,
So
That's an
pretty cool.
easy brand, man.
But also,
Fuck.
if anybody wants to be on the show, we really don't discriminate. If we just got to get you on the schedule, so please contact us. We'll put you on the show,
Food
whatever.
trucks.
Definitely food
for
trucks.
sure.
Food
Don't
trucks.
miss out.
Feed us.
We have
We're
not had a
hungry.
food truck on. We've had Earth and Stone, but they're not a really.
And then we had the one that was Back Alley Bistro.
Back Alley Bistro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It's
That
Yeah.
one's
We're
coming
starting
out.
one.
Y'all could probably get if they don't reach out to you, they're having that one at Books a Million where a bunch of food trucks are gonna
Just
That's next Saturday, right?
Mhm.
Is
Yeah.
yeah,
very cool.
just be like, hey,
Anyway, reach out to us. We'd love to have you on and help promote whatever you got going on, and please feed us, and that's all we ask.
Yeah.
and beer, free beer for them.
Yeah, free beer.
Feed us and get
Yeah.
us drunk, and we'll love you forever.
Yeah,
Feed us and feed us.
Feed us your fetus. That's right.
that's how much he loves
That was a
kids.
big little
There's some Dayglow emotions.
Oh,
We're no Huntsville is actually a punk rock based show.
we are.
I gotta
Very
let people know
similar.
that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I'm adding the Americana and folk to the
Yeah, you do. You do.
Slate it.
I know the manager, his name is Curtis Blow. He don't get high, but baby, if you want, he'll go down low. Doing a podcast on a random Thursday night. Curtis Blow, he's gonna make you feel alright. I know the manager, he knows what's going down. He'll make you laugh, but he damn sure is not a clown. I know the manager, and this man, he's got clout. He's gonna make you scream, you know he'll make you shout. He's gonna make you scream, he'll know he'll make you shout. I know the manager.